Back in 2018, I was in my mom's room, me, my mom, my sister, and we were watching Channel 6 News. A boy, his name is Johnny Dunya, was shot and killed while riding his bike. He was a 17-year-old African boy, I believe, and he was shot and killed by a white man. It happened in Cohoes, and I remember it clear as day. The article was basically saying Cohoes man arrested for shooting and killing a teenager, but instead of showing the picture of the white man who shot the teen, they showed a picture of the black boy who was shot, while saying this person was arrested. This video has already been a really big struggle to make. I'm actually having a lot of anxiety while talking about this. I think that my body, like, I actually have like stress responses when it comes to talking about my personal primary source point of views on modern day racism. Sometimes it's like really hard for me to talk about these things, but I know that it's important for me to share these things because there are still a lot of people who are unaware of the severity of racism and how manipulation within the media plays a really big role on how we see things and why we subconsciously uphold white supremacy in America. When they were showing the article and it was saying man arrested for shooting and killing Cohoes teen, it was showing a picture of the black teen who was shot. We were all confused because it's like, why are they saying man arrested for shooting someone and then they're showing the black kid who was shot? Why are they not showing the mugshot of the white male who shot the kid? Why are they only showing the black kid's picture while saying, basically what the news was trying to do was make it seem like the black kid who was shot was really the shooter when he was actually the victim. And that's why they showed his picture while saying man arrested. His name is Johnny Dunya. And when me and my when we saw that, we were upset, and of course we are like we pay attention. So we noticed, we were able to notice that it was a racially biased article that was created to demonize black people and promote racist propaganda. And I actually wrote them an email confronting them about it. I'll read you guys the email. Okay, so this is the email that I sent to Channel 6 News. It's titled Misleading News Report. And I said, "Hello and good evening. I would like to address the news report that was shown on Channel 6 News today on Wednesday, November 21st regarding a fatal shooting of a Cohoes teen. First off, the picture of the victim, Johnny Dunia, being shown during the report gives a false impression to viewers, making it seem as though he was the shooter and not the victim. His picture is also shown on your website directly above the headline that says, Watervliet man arrested in connection to fatal shooting of Cohoes teen. It seems as though this article is meant to purposely be misleading and deceive the viewer to think that Dunia was the shooter when really he was the victim. There is also no mugshot present of the man who shot him, which should be shown considering the fact that there was an arrest made, according to the article. Therefore, this news report is obviously racially biased. With the current condition of our country today, you as professional journalists should try and improve the quality of your articles to avoid misunderstanding and racist propaganda. Thank you. I kid you not. Not even like, it was like 2 minutes. I don't think it was even a minute after I sent that email. So gotta backtrack a little bit. So, we saw the news report on the TV basically painting this innocent black boy who was shot and killed by a white man, painting him to be a criminal. So I looked up the article on my phone, and the article said, man arrested for shooting a Cohoes teen. And then under that headline, that boy's picture being directly under that headline is misleading, because one thing that made me upset and had me confused is, why is the man's mugshot who shot Johnny Dunia, why is the shooter's mugshot not in the article? Why is the black boy who was killed, why is his picture directly under the headline that says, man arrested for shooting a Cohoes teen? That's obviously, and I'm actually upset at myself for not screenshotting that article. Like, obviously meant to be misleading, because you're gonna read man arrested and then you're gonna look at this picture of this man and you're gonna think that the man whose picture that is the one who did the shooting, when really he was the one who was shot and was killed. Not even a minute. I sent the email, and then I went to the article. A few minutes went by. I went to the article. I refreshed it. Not even a few minutes. I think like a minute or two went by, and I went to the article and I refreshed it. And immediately the picture was changed from Johnny Dunia's picture to a blurry side profile of the white man who shot him. I'm not gonna put too much energy into it, because racism, I know a lot of people don't believe this, because people really want to demonize black people so bad in any way that they possibly can. But to tell you guys the truth, like, racism is actually a really exhausting, unpleasant, frustrating, anger-inducing, trauma-inducing, annoying topic for black people. And the only reason why we really talk about it so much is because is to spread awareness. People who actually experience traumatic things and things that hurt them, people who truly experience the negative effects of those things, do not like them. It's not fun. Experiencing racism is not fun. Like it's not fun. It's not. People who are actually experience pain as a result of injustice, they do not like it. We do not like it. So this idea that Black people are playing the victim card when they shine light on issues that have existed for a really long time now. It's very obvious and apparent to see these things happening in society, probably more so if you are a Black person, your ancestors were enslaved here. It's a lot easier to be able to see certain things and recognize, like, oh, okay, this is rooted in white supremacy, this is rooted in racism. You're more likely to be able to see these things, much more so than probably a white person would. And I think that Black people who are actually aware of injustice in America have and are doing a really good job on trying to express ourselves and educate people on these problems. But I think the issue is, because of racism and the success of white supremacy in America, no one really wants to listen to us. We actually get gaslit about our experiences. We express the issues and we get told that we're playing the victim card, as if being a victim is something that is enjoyable. And personally, I believe it just all goes under the umbrella of dehumanization. As human beings, we tend to dehumanize each other a lot, which is why I believe that not everyone has the gift of empathy. Throughout my life, and this is not me being a victim, it's very easy to be dehumanized. Let's take steps towards actual equality and not just the illusion of equality.
Seventeen-year-old Johnny Dunya was shot on a Cohoes bike path that runs parallel to Central Avenue on November 16th last year. Dunya recalls when she first found out what had happened to her son Johnny.
Police never called me. I was just get from Facebook. My daughter come and wake up me, it was night, and said, oh, they are posting to say, rest in peace, Johnny. I said, which Johnny? My Johnny? Oh, Johnny. I said, Johnny went to work. Is Johnny not yet come back?
So, I actually did more research on the case, and I found an article on Times Union, which was basically saying that the murderer requested an appeal, and there was a trial for his appeal because he expressed that he did not want to speak or be like verbally investigated for his crime. So I guess he invoked his right to remain silent. So he had a hearing for his appeal, for an appeal for the murder as of 2022. I think the reason why Black people get gaslit so much when it comes to the existence of inequality is because it's like not really most people's job to care. But, you know, I'm just a girl. I see a lot of things wrong with the world, and I just think that the least I can do is speak on it. I speak a lot about race and my experience as a Black woman, because I don't think a lot of people realize this, but being a Black woman comes with the most complex experiences, and I'm not sure if I know that being a human can be complicated, but I'm not sure that being a Black woman in America, all I'm gonna say is that it has its vast complexities with the experiences that you have with intersectionality and things like that. It is vastly complex, and I really hate the way that we are gaslit to believe that we are not entitled to express our human emotions on what we experience. It's not for everyone to understand, and those who get it, though, I have a special love for you. Bye.